Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Momentum Mondays training on Monday, the 15th of February. I'm so excited about tonight's training. I mean, really excited because it's just going to have a little bit of a different look than we've had before, and a slightly different structure. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. I know you will get great value from it. And I want to start by just listing the various events and dates that you need to have in your calendars that are coming up, because there is so much that's available to us at the moment, and I don't want anyone to miss out on an opportunity to learn and grow. So I hope we're going to be seeing everyone tomorrow night at our reward and recognition night. Now, as you would have gathered, this is going to look different. So rather than our reward and recognitions being monthly, we're now going to be holding them quarterly. And on this quarterly date, Emily Paik is going to be coming from Bendigo, and we are going to do an all-nation training. And we're going to be incorporating reward and recognition from the previous months, but we're going to be doing some skill-based training. We're going to be hearing from people in the team about how Arbonne has made a difference in their life. And there's going to be a lot of value attached to it. We will start each reward and recognition and nation training with a new consultant training at 6:30. So don't feel like you have to be a new consultant. You can come along to that to refresh your own memory of what it means to be a new consultant, and to be really crystal clear about what it is that you need to do in supporting a new consultant to get started strong. So by all means, everyone and anyone can be at that 6:30 time slot. And then that'll go till 7:15, and then our training starts at 7:30, and we'll go through till 9:30. So it's going to be a great night, and I hope to see you all there. Now, the next thing I want to do a shout out on is the Ian Pritchard coaching call. Now, just do a little bit of an asterisk in the next few Sunday nights, because Christine's in the process of locking in Ian Pritchard on a Sunday night. So just kind of save the date. Don't plan on anything on those nights. We're just confirming what it's going to be. Now, if you haven't bought a ticket, hands up if you have a ticket to the Ian Pritchard coaching call. Okay, if there's anyone who doesn't have a hand up, you need to get one, because Ian Pritchard is the flavor of the month, because he is so amazing. Those of us who went to the Leadership Academy and saw him speak, well, hello, it's transformed my business. It's transformed my mindset. It is what has given me an amazing incentive and vision to take us to nation, to take us. I need to go to nation so that there's room for everyone who wants to promote in Arbonne. So we're really going to raise the bar in the Dream Team, and the raising of the bar has so much to do with what we heard from Ian Pritchard at Leadership Academy. So buy yourself a ticket. The beauty of that is the $35 is not just an investment in you, but is an investment in the Arbonne Charitable Foundation. So this is your opportunity to give back. We say that in Arbonne we give back, and so here's an opportunity for you. If you are watching with someone else in the room, everyone in the room has to pay the $35. So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, there's only a few left. Make sure that when you get off tonight, you get a ticket for Ian Pritchard coaching. Now, there's 2 boot camp information sessions coming up, and I hope that you are inviting guests to those. I hope that you plan on being on the boot camp information session yourself if you haven't participated yet, because I would like to think that if you participate in the information session, that will give you a level of confidence to participate in the boot camp itself. And once you've participated in the boot camp and had the great results that so many of us are having, then you will have a confidence to be promoting to your family, friends, clients. So there's 2 information sessions. Which one do you have in your diary? There's one on Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. SA time. And there's one on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. SA time. And the fabulous Donna Annett will be presenting with me and Megan Ward. So get on and you'll understand what all the hype's about, basically. Next week, I'm going to be in Sydney with the other vice presidents at a VP retreat. Arbonne is hosting an incredible 2.5-day event for all of the vice presidents and putting us up in the Shangri-La overlooking Sydney Harbour. So nice. And next year, I look forward to being on a VP retreat with so many of you. So Arbonne, I need to show you my Valentine's Day present. Got a gorgeous Valentine's Day present from Arbonne. This is why Greg loves Arbonne, because he doesn't need to buy me Valentine's Day gifts because Arbonne does. So just note that I'll be in Sydney next week, but the beautiful and talented Matilda Grist will be hosting the Momentum Mondays call next Monday night. So make sure you're there with guests to support her. But Megs and I will be calling in at Monday night from wherever we are, some cocktail party, to say hello. So get on board and we'll see you next Monday night. And finally, did you see tonight yet? It only just went up at 5 p.m., so if you haven't, that's okay. There's an amazing training event that's coming up on March 12th here in Adelaide at the Hackney. Only $10 to see the incredible Lisa Gill and some other external trainers, plus yours truly and the wonderful Josie Morano, who I love her, and we don't get access to her very often at all. So make sure that you are you go to the Dream Team page and click on the Eventbrite link and pay your $10 to be at that training on Saturday morning, March 12th. And please don't delay in buying those tickets, because Emily, the Pake Nation, will be purchasing tickets as well. There's only 80 tickets, and when they're sold, they're sold. So don't delay. Go to your diaries now, and if you're free on that morning, then just go and buy the ticket. Okay, so there's a few other things that are going on, and one is I'm wondering who is participating in the district manager incentive in the lead up to AAC. So this is an opportunity. This is an incentive offered by the multi-nations vice presidents. You have from February to July to earn your district manager bonus 4 times. And if you do, then you get to participate in an exclusive event at Versace on the Gold Coast. So gorgeous. So if you're not district manager yet, that's okay, because you have an opportunity to promote to district manager, and then you will have plenty of time to earn your district manager bonus 4 times. So don't delay in promoting to district manager if you're a consultant, so that you can participate in the incentive and be having high tea at Versace. So what we need to be doing every single month, and here we are halfway through the month. And the good news is that even though we're just over halfway through the month, if you look at your numbers, you get to go, that's okay. There's plenty of time in this month yet, because this time of the month is what we call the tripling. From here is the tripling period. So this is when things get serious now. Now is the time at which you take a good, long hard look at your diary. I want everyone to reach to where their diary is and get it in front of them now. Excellent. Get your diaries out. You've got a minute. Run and get them. Bring them back to the phone. What is your intention for the rest of the month? If you don't have an intention, you won't reach your goal. The importance of having an intention is that once you put it out there, you make a plan to back it up. Everyone has their personal strategies that they completed at the beginning of the month. Check those. What did you want to achieve by the end of February? How are you tracking? What is your intention between now and the rest of the month that is going to help you to achieve those goals? Does your activity that is scheduled in your diary match your goal? And those who were on the Kari Burke call last Wednesday night know that your diary doesn't lie. And it's all about the activity that you have booked. So take a look. Take a look at your diary right now. And decide whether you have sufficient activity scheduled in your diary to achieve the goals that you want for February. Because if you don't, then you got to get to work. You got to get to work scheduling activity and following up. So everyone needs to have a goal, one of a number of goals, one of 3 goals. This is your goal. For everyone has one of these goals, and I need you to sit there and think, okay, that applies to me. So you either have a goal to go into qualification for the next level of management. If you're already in qualification for the next level of management, then your goal is to promote to that level of management. If you are at that level of management, then your goal is to earn the bonus of that level. If you're a district manager, then your goal is to get the district manager bonus. If you're an area manager, then your goal is to get the area manager bonus. It's so important to be intentional and to be focused and to be clear about what it is that that your target is. And we have 4 key priorities this month. One is from district manager upwards is to get your DM bonus. Now, if you're not a district manager, then you get one of the following, you get the following 3. So everybody has the following 3 key priorities. 2,500 you and new. And that's the building block for success in this business. That's always our intention, is to generate 2,500 QV yourself and your new consultant. And sponsoring. Sponsoring is a major goal. And we also have our formula that we are applying from here on in. It's all part of duplicating, and that is 3-2-1. So your intention is 3-2-1. And the intention of 3-2-1 is reaching out to 3 new people a day, doing 2 follow-ups per day, and connecting with 1 team member. So I just want to put the 3 aside for 1 minute, and let's just focus on the 2 follow-ups a day. Now, this is a fantastic way to be generating QV and to be providing excellent customer service to your existing clients and to be making some sales. And the way to do that is one of the ways is to look at your dashboard and generate a report on renewals and rewards. Who has reward vouchers, preferred reward vouchers that are due to expire at the end of February? Now, you need to look because this is the last month that the double rewards apply. So I had a look at mine this afternoon, and there's some juicy reward vouchers in there. 64, 44. There's someone that's got a $104 voucher. That is just such a no-brainer. So make sure that you are doing the follow-up that you need to. That's just good customer service. Kat had an excellent idea the other day. She said, so do you do do you connect with your customers at the end of the month and say, I'm putting in an order, and if anyone wants anything, now's the time to go and check out your medicine cabinet and see what you're running out of and let me know what you want. So simple, such excellent customer service. Everyone is always running low on something. So connect with people and let them know that you're putting in an order. You'd love to put in an order for them. You're putting in a bulk order, whatever it is, whatever is going to give you the reason to connect with someone and provide excellent customer service. Now, we were given an extension to our renewals, which is fantastic because there's another reason to reconnect with preferred clients and just give them one more opportunity to renew their membership. They get $20 voucher, goes straight into their cart for their next order of any value. And again, that's just about creating loyalty, and that loyalty comes from being a great, providing great customer service. Now, if you participated in the VIP Pamper Day, then have you done all your follow-ups from the VIP Pamper Day? If there's anyone that you haven't followed up with, now is the time. Don't leave it a day longer to follow up with people who came to the Pamper Day, touch base with them. If anyone didn't order and you haven't been able to connect with them, don't give up on them yet. They had a fabulous day and they will be happy to hear from you. So make sure that you've got the list of people who came to the VIP Pamper Day and need to be followed up with. So what I want to turn our attention to now is some training on a couple of fundamental skills. And I want everyone to go and find their Eric Worre Go Pro book and bring it here. Excellent. Very glad to see people moving up. Hold it up. I want to see it. Excellent. Good girl, Kit. Nice. There's some empty chairs there. There people are running. There it is. Donna's back. Craig's back. Janie, where's yours? Oh, just as well.
I think I learned it to somebody, and so someone on my team has it.
All right. Yes, that can happen. Okay, Dylan, love it. Got it on his phone. Okay. So your first call to action for tonight is to source GoPro. If you, goodness, that's rain. It's just pouring out there in Blackwood. Wow. If you can't put your hands on a GoPro book to read, hard copy, if you can't source it immediately on an electronic device, or if you don't have it downloaded so that you can listen to it, then that is what you need to do straight away, because this is how we build our business. This is it. This is how we become professionals. This is how we create massive success and massive momentum in our businesses. Go Pro by Eric Worre. Now, skill number 1. We're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to be working our way through the skills, and we're just going to go over and over and over the skills until we get it, until it becomes second nature to us. until we're so well practiced that we are real professionals. Now, skill number 1, finding prospects. How do we find prospects? We create a list. Oh my God, what a revolutionary idea, a list. I want everyone now to find their list and hold it up. Their 100-person list, their list of people that they've got going on. Can you hold up a list? Have you got a list there? Is it on your phone? Is it on a piece of paper? Nice, Charlotte, nice list. All right, Matilda's got one. Jane's empty again. Dylan's got thumbs up. Amber's got one. Janie, have you got a list there? You showing me a list? How she's got a list?
I was getting my washing off the line before it rained.
I thought you were running for
all the towels are on the line.
All right, that's allowed. Okay, now that you're back, you'll know that you're to provide your find a list. Okay, if you don't have your list, now is the time. Now is the time to make that happen. Now is the time to not be a poser or an amateur. Now, a poser is someone who holds people in their head. Oh, yes, I must call so-and-so. Yes, I'm going to contact. Or perhaps even has their lists on scraps of paper as they think of them. Perhaps has them on Post-it notes around the computer. Are you a poser? Do you have some sort of random lists going on that aren't organized or that are in your head? Don't be a poser anymore. Decide right now, no posing. Are you an amateur? Do you have a bit of a list? It's a bit scrappy, but yes, at least you're able to hold something up. Oh, now that I mention it, you haven't really added anyone to it lately, and you haven't crossed anyone off lately. Not very active, your list. That is the list of an amateur. We are going to become professionals. We are raising the bar. We are going to be professionals and have professional lists. A professional has a list that is active. A professional has a list that gets added to daily, that you add 2 people a day to your list. Now, the next on your call to action, so first call to action was get your Eric Worre book. Second call to action is to download the Eric Worre Memory Jogger. Eric Worre Memory Jogger. It's a 72-page document. Go through until you find some pages that look good to you and just print those. Or perhaps there's somewhere where we can buy it. So the Eric Worre Memory Jogger, I'm going to find it. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. And Memory Jogger. Okay, so here's the sort of thing that you'll find in the Ultimate Memory Jogger. So you'll find a structure for keeping names. How do you know this person? Their telephone, their email, date of contact, contents about them, next exposure. So here's where you can structure your list if you don't have one already. Read skill number 1 and follow the instructions. And the instructions are also here on this memory jogger. And step 1 is make a list and then make it as comprehensive as possible. Now, what's important is that you have to write everyone down who you can think of, but you're not going to necessarily prospect and contact every single one of them about Arbonne. But by writing them down, there'll be other people that you will remember, people who they know. And so it's just about if you get all the people that you know out, then you create room in your head for more people. I love this. If they're negative, put them on your list. If you hate them, put them on your list. If they're your best friend, put them on your list. If they've said, I'll never be involved in network marketing, put them on your list. If they're 98 years old, put them on your list. If they're 18, put them on. So you put in everyone on your list. It's important to do this as you empty your mind out on paper. It will make room for new context to come. When you write down your nephew, you begin to think about the circle around your nephew. It's time, people, that we became network marketing professionals when it comes to our list. And just by being really focused and giving really good attention to my list this week, I have really ramped up the number of people that I've been contacting. Because they're right there. Oh gosh, I didn't think of her. I'm going to contact her. They're right there. And so every day when you go to do your 3, 2, 1, it's so easy to work from a list. Also in this ultimate, so there's a whole bunch of things. People who you play sport with, people who you do business with, your friends, your previous neighbors, people who've sold you things, your florist. There's a whole bunch of ideas here to jog your memory. The person who married you, as in the celebrant. All sorts of people here. People from Libya, people from North Korea. There's, every country is listed here. I know someone in Belgium. I might write him down. So this is a really useful tool to enable you and support you to become a professional. Then at the end of this list are some scripts. Some scripts which lead us into skill number 2, which is inviting. Because once you have your list of people, then you need to start inviting. And we have a number of tools and resources that help us to get practiced at inviting. And if you haven't watched the Jane Andrews Communication Quadrant training on inviting, then you need to do that. And you need to do that while you're holding your Eric Worre book, because the Eric Worre book gives you some very clear ideas, some very clear examples on how to invite people using the direct approach, the indirect approach, or the super indirect approach. And I want you to I want to see this book ragged, and I want to see post-its hanging out of it, and I want to see markers, highlighters. I want to, this is your tool. This is what helps you to get competent and to feel confident in asking people to take a look at the business. So get good, get practice, raise the bar on who you're, how you're conducting your business, and how skilled you're getting at that, because this is a business of duplication. And when you bring on a new consultant, you need to know how to bring them on. And all you need to do is say, get Eric Worre book, read skill 1, read skill 2, practice with them. It's simple. Let's not overcomplicate this business. It's as simple as 3, 2, 1. So you've got your list, and you've got so back here, if you need some examples of scripts, then they're here. So this memory jogger, it's all right here. Some great ideas, some additional scripts to what's in the GoPro book. So have a look at this and listen to the communication quadrant, and then get inviting people. So your next call to action is to invite 3 people per day, every day this week, from now until the next Momentum Mondays call. And at the next Momentum Mondays call, Matilda's going to ask how everybody went with that. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable for 1 week, every day, 7 days, inviting 3 people per day to take a look. Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Are you in? I want to see if you're in. Give me your thumbs up if you're in. Excellent. There's 2 thumbs up from Kit. Love it. Now, the beauty of this 7-day challenge is that it will put you in a very good position to be participating, to be ready to participate in the February challenge. The February challenge is going to be a sponsoring challenge. Now, a sponsoring challenge is what this business is all about. And sponsoring is going to be one of our major priorities for this year. So 4 key priorities every month: DM bonus, 2,500 you and new, sponsoring, and 321. So we're going to get busy on sponsoring. And when we're talking sponsoring, it can be preferred clients or it can be consultants for the challenge that's going to be in February. Ultimately, we're wanting to be sponsoring consultants because that's how we grow a booming business. We're talking about sponsoring 150 plus PCs or consultants. And that is going to be, so there's going to be a prize for whoever sponsors the most people in the month of February. At the moment, Katrina Stabik is in the lead with 4. I have no doubt that before this month is over, she will have doubled that, if not tripled that number. So that's the, how many of you got Craig? Did I see you putting fingers up? 4 as well. All right, Craig and Kat. 6, 4, 6, 10. Beautiful. Loving it. The Craig and Lily Sean Grady partnership is rocking out sponsoring. Let's do it, people, because this is what this business is all about. It's all about sponsoring. It's all about sharing the amazing product and sharing the amazing business opportunity with people and generating 150 QB with those orders. So what do you need to do to sponsor in the second half of this month? It's going to be an amazing incentive. You're going to want to get into it right now. So start thinking about who it is that you're going to start inviting to take a look at the business and to sample the product. So those are your calls to action. Number 1, your GoPro book. Number 2, download and take a look at the memory jogger and get busy with your list. Number 3, invite 3 people a day for the next 7 days. And number 4, be ready to participate in the February sponsoring challenge. That's it. That's it for us tonight, everyone. I'm going to leave you and love you. I'm going to let you get on with your list, or you can switch over to listen to the fabulous Sharon Muscat on the United Nations call. And I want to thank you so much for being on the call tonight and for just showing up to you and your business. Love it. Love you heaps.